Due to the explicit content, viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I know what some of you might be thinking, wait a second, this is not GTA Online, this is GTA Online time. Well, I will explain that in just a minute, but let's go ahead and get this truck fired up and get out on the road. So, a couple things I'm going to go over in this episode. First things first, this is a brand new well, not copy, but a brand new profile on ETS2. I went ahead and pretty much restarted. I haven't played this game in so long that it's, wow, terrible performance. I'll talk about that in a minute too. So I haven't played this game in a very long time, so I wasn't sure about what mods would work and wouldn't work. I tried to load back into my normal single player folder that I played on a long time ago, and it turns out that, oh, you know what I totally forgot? There is a dealer that I want to discover here before I leave. So let's actually do some extremely non-legit stuff, and we're gonna pull a U-turn right here. I'm gonna lose my trucker license for doing this, but I remembered I wanted to start in the city specifically because there was a... Oh, that's how you jackknife a trailer, 101 right there. So as you can see, I'm rusty. Extremely rusty, but... So yeah, anyway, I wasn't sure what mods would work, and I tried to load into my single player that I hadn't touched in a very long time, and I wasn't getting any jobs. I had, like, no jobs. I don't know why that is. I don't know. So I just decided to go ahead and restart. So I'm still in the contracting phase. I'm pretty much just nothing. I've got, I don't know how much money to my name, but it's not much, and it's just, yeah. So what we're doing is I'm just kind of gauging to see what the response is with you guys and this game. I asked a little while ago on Twitter what's something that you would want to see me play single player, and one of the most requested things was this game. So I'm going to just be kind of testing, you know, putting the feelers out there to see if you guys respond positively to this game, and if you would like to see more. If you do like this video and you would like to see more ETS2, and if you would like to see it regular, remember to like this video. It lets me know that that you guys want to see more of it, so I'll go based off of that. But a couple things. So GTA, let's talk about that. The reason why there's no GTA right now and I'm doing this, all four of us, me, Zach, Jeff, and Polecat, were, that's not all of Code Zero, I'm just saying that's all the people that, record GTA 5 on PS4 at least. And we were all there. We were all ready. We were all, getting ready to record. And I got a yield, but I didn't. So, lol. Oh, God. I just hit that, and that freaked out. Wow. I am a terrible truck driver. But, yeah, so PSN was down. So, we were all there, ready to record, getting ready, and PSN was down. So, we could not get in to record our typical, I was cutting it a little bit close. We attempted to record it Sunday night, and I needed that episode for Monday at noon. It wouldn't be the first time that I've cut a video, recording and editing and uploading a video short by, like, that day. It wasn't that big of a deal. I've done it before, but we've never run into the problems of PSN being down or Xbox Live being down, so with that happening, Zach only had a very little window of time because it was already 11 p.m. his time, and it wasn't going to work out in the end. So what we had to do is we just couldn't record. There's nothing we could do. So, I'm sitting here going, well, I need a GTA, and I typically we plan ahead and we record ahead and everything, and it's not that big of a deal if we miss one day of not recording, but this time was a little bit different, and yeah, it just didn't work out. So that's the reason why I'm doing this video, but at the same time, I've been wanting to do an ETS2 for a while. This, like I said, this is the most requested game that I play, so I figured I'd give it a shot, see how you guys enjoy it. So that's the reason why there's no GTA. Another reason, or another thing I need to go over, sorry, my brain is kind of all over the place. It is like 2 in the morning. I decided to organize my my desk area, you know, when I need to make videos and put them up, and it's like, well, let's organize my desk area for a couple hours. So that was interesting. But yeah, as you can see at the top center of the screen, that is there. That's not if you own Action, then you know your Action isn't open. That's my recording program, which is Action. I typically use Fraps, but Fraps and ETS2 do not get along. And Action, as far as I can remember, last time I recorded, it did okay. The thing is, there's some sort of weird audio codec that either the recording software uses or this game uses, where it loves to get out of sync. It really loves to get out of sync, and Fraps is just terrible. Like within 10-15 minutes it would be out of sync, and I think Action was the only program that I could find that it recorded all right. But what I wanted to do was I've been wanting to bring this game back on my channel and play this game again, but at the same time, we need to get over. But at the same time, I was really waiting until I got my new PC because I know this game doesn't perform well on my computer. So why I decided to leave the counter up is because I want to not so much show you guys like a side-by-side comparison of like graphics of like my old PC and my new PC, but more, oh god, okay, we had to slow down. We're getting close to this guy. More like you can see the performance of the frames that I'm getting when I'm recording on my old PC. Then when I get my new one, I'll do the same thing. I'll leave it up, and then you guys can see, why are you braking, you idiot? It's a merge lane, you frick. That is not how you merge. Oh, and then that other car rear-ended him, and he got in an accident. Idiots. Freaking idiots. So yeah, that way you can kind of see the new performance of the new machine, and you can kind of see why I really wanted to wait till I got my new PC to put this game back on my channel, because I don't know if you saw in that city, but I think back there we were getting something around, excuse me, something around 16 FPS. Great, that lane just ends anyway. Frickin'. But yeah, so I was getting like 16 FPS in the city. I'm getting 37 right now, which, I mean, is alright, 38. I am going to upload this in 60 FPS. The only reason for that is you can kind of notice the frame droppage a little bit more in 60 FPS than 30, even though I don't think I've even gotten, I think 38 is the highest FPS I've seen at this point. So I'm going to do it in 60 FPS anyway, so that way you guys can really tell when frames get bad. You can visually tell, because on 30, meh, you can't, if it's pinned at 30 and you drop down to like 26, you can't really tell. But if it's at 38 and it drops down to 26 and you can actually see that 38, yeah, you can really tell. Ooh, gonna shift, okay. Man, I am so rusty at this game, it's been a long time. So yeah, this is completely stock ETS2. It's on the most current version. I am on the 64-bit version of ETS2. Doesn't really, I don't think it's made a difference. Also, well, it's kind of hard too, because, you know, once you're on a 64-bit program, they can use more than, I think it's like 4 gigs of RAM is what 32-bit programs are kind of limited at. But the problem is I'm missing half my RAM. I took half my RAM out to send to Zach so he could use it in the PC build, so he had to turn the machine on and set everything up, because we're going with a RAID configuration. He had to be able to turn that on and set all that stuff up. So I had to send him half my RAM. So I'm missing half my RAM, but I still have 16 gigs. That's still a lot of RAM. Plenty more than I need. But when you have a 64-bit program that can actually legitimately use a good amount of RAM, is, you know, now it's like, oh great, now I don't have any. So yeah, it's I want to see how you guys like this game, how you respond to this game. I personally am a little curious about how this game is going to react once I get my new PC and I start recording, and what kind of frames I get then. I'm also kind of sitting back and seeing how this game is gonna react with recording, and if it's gonna have any audio sync issues. My mic will, you shouldn't have any issues with that because that's recorded separately, but what happens is the visual gets out of sync from the audio. So we'll see if that happens. We'll see if that's the case. It's not really that big of a deal because I can always fix that in editing. It's just annoying to have to deal with. You know, you shouldn't have to go through every 10 minutes and put that audio back together. So yeah, it's just a lot of tests going on. At the same time, I didn't want to go without bringing you guys a video. I know it isn't a GTA Online, and I know some people might be upset about that, but call it a little bit of negligence and a little bit of kind of not my fault, really. I mean, who knew that PSN was going to be down? And yeah, it's just we should have recorded earlier in the weekend, but there was just a lot going on, so it just didn't work out. But that's life. I'm not too worried about it. At least you guys are getting a video. At the same time, like I said, I've been wanting to put this game back on my channel to see how it performs. So we'll see. Of course, multiplayer. You know, we can do multiplayer in this game as well. So I'm definitely wanting to play this game a lot more once I get my new PC, just because then will actually perform well. Okay, we're gonna pull right in. But yeah, so this is the newest version of ETS2, and I haven't played it in a long time. I think the only time I ever played this game is multiplayer for a little bit. So, but man, they've added so much. Like having to go through and reset up all my settings and everything for a lot of stuff. They have changed so much about this game. They've added so many crazy like options in the settings and everything. Like it's absolutely crazy. But it's good. I mean, after watching that was it an hour? I think it was an hour. Yeah, that hour of American Truck Sim. It was it kind of relit the spark in wanting to truck again, I guess. Unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, but that's just because I'm American. You know, I want American Truck Sim, but hey, at least I have a trucking sim that is actually really, really good, regardless of, you know, I'm not a fan of European trucks or roadways, but, you know, it's trucking nonetheless, so I can't really complain. But I am very rusty. I have not driven, well, I have driven in this game, but I haven't driven with AI traffic in an extremely long time, because the only time that I've ever played this game is multiplayer. So there's no AI traffic, so you don't even need to worry about it. Yep, this definitely I gotta get over. Fuck. See, look, this is so stupid. I'm staying in this lane. Screw that. Driving through the hashes, don't give a damn. So yeah, definitely let me know if you guys, oh fuck, god damn this stupid fucking exit lane bullshit. But yeah, definitely let me know if you guys want to see more of this game, because I'm wanting to get back into it. I'm wanting to get better performance out of it, at least, but that'll have to wait. My new PC should be here towards the end of this week. I will be doing a video on it, so don't worry about that. Also, just to answer the questions, or the one question, because I know it's going to be asked. No, you cannot have my old PC, and I will include the specs. And I don't know if those specs will play LCPDFR, those specs that you want to send me. And what else is the typical generic? I cannot help you build a PC. Yeah, those are pretty much the default answers. Because the questions I get the most: can I have your old PC? Will this insert spec here run LCPDFR? Can you help me build a PC for $500? And yeah, that's pretty much it. The answer is pretty much no, I can't. I'm not, I mean, I know about PCs because I, bought all the parts to mine, but the reason why Zach's putting it together, not me, is because he actually knows. So we're pulling into a city. So this is going to be interesting. I think what we have to yield, right? I don't know. I didn't. Lol. So yeah, cities is where the issues come in. Cities is where the performance just takes a dump. So we're definitely going to have to be mindful of that. But you guys get to see that little meter at the top is exactly what I see. So, I mean, if you want to know the little DX9 on the left, that is the average FPS that you're getting. And I am running the DX9. Did I say DF9? I meant DX9. I think the DF8 is from GTA. Oh God, here we go. Okay, we're gonna make it before this truck. But yeah, so the DX9, that is the average frames that you're getting, and the red number is the frames that you're currently getting, and then of course below that is how long you've been recording. So if you're interested, this program's called Action. I can't remember how much it is. I think it's like 30 bucks. Really not that bad. So if you are interested in getting it, I still to this day prefer Fraps. It's some people have really big issues PC hog wise, and they really don't like the file size. But at the end of the day, I've always said, and I always will say, this is loud. I've never had issues with Fraps. I've never had it lose a file or anything. So anyway, so we made it to our destination. We went, oh hey, look, we got an achievement. Careerist. Well, progress to an achievement. But we drove 220 kilometers, took us 3 hours and 30 minutes, and we got 265 XP. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. It's just a short teaser episode. Like I was saying, I want to see your guys' response. Sorry if my brain was all over the place. Like I said, it's 2 in the morning. It's, there's just a lot going on. I haven't driven in this game forever, so I'm trying to learn and talk at the same time, which it turned out to be a lot harder than I thought. A couple things. If you guys know how to fix the issue with... I'm getting 60 FPS in the menus. That's nice. If you guys know how to fix the issues with the whole thing about if you have a save and the game updates and you no longer have jobs listed in a single player, if you know a way to fix that, definitely let me know, because I would love to get my old save back and have money and not have to restart all that again. So let me know if you know that. Remember to like this video if you want me to play this game more. I'm going to put out a couple more videos, probably about 2 more ETS2s this week, to kind of gauge the response to see how you guys are liking it. If you remember to like all those videos, that's the only way you're going to be able to pretty much tell me if you want to see more of this series. If enough people do like them, then I'll definitely continue it. I will, of course, definitely make a video on my new PC when it gets here. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Go ahead and say goodbye to Jeff's face over here. By the way, we talk about that all the time. I don't know, that's probably a dev, but that is freaking Jeff in a hat and sunglasses. It's so Jeff, it's unbelievable. And I had to pick it just because it's hilarious. Like, that's freaking Jeff, and it's amazing. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.